My name is Frank Holzner, and I grew up in Chad, Africa. My time at Hillcrest has definitely been a time of growth for me. I came here in 8th grade, and the verse that comes to mind right away is Philippians 1:6, where Paul says, "Being confident of this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ." The first couple weeks of my sophomore year, I really struggled. It took a couple years to sort of acclimate and get used to being here and living in this culture. Going into my sophomore year that summer, I made a decision that I was going to excel. I felt like God has given me gifts, and I want to use those gifts to glorify Him and to do the best that I can do. We got a new choir instructor my sophomore year, and I was shaking things up, and I wanted to make the chamber choir, the touring choir. And in choir, I did my audition, gave it all I had, and at the end of the week, I did not make chamber choir, and I was, disappointed. It was hard. I felt like, Lord, I committed my work to you. I did my very best. What do you have for me in this? And essentially said, I want you to keep working. I made the I don't remember, the bad choir, essentially. And the way they did it then is every other day they would switch off choirs. So one day it would be the bad choir, and then the next day it would be the good choir in the morning, the chamber choir. And Miss Jard told us, she's like, well, if you're in the bad choir, you can come in and sing with the good choir just to get extra practice. So I was like, hey, I'll take this opportunity. I'll be better. I'll be the best that I can be where God has put me. And then later, as choir tour was nearing, Miss Jar, she took me aside. I was there early, and she said, Hans, I appreciate the work you've been putting in. Would you like to come on tour with us? And I just went home, and it was like that 1-2. It's like, wow, the Lord blesses hard work. When you are doing it, because He has given you a gift, and you are, honoring Him in the lot that He has placed you in, He will honor it. And that changed my year. The Lord began a work in me. And throughout my time at Hillcrest, I have been able to see just tangibly how He is beginning to bring that into maturity, not into completion, but into maturity. Hillcrest has been a time where He has molded me. He's molded that clay as a potter. And, that's hard. It's hard to be molded, but it's also encouraging to see that the Lord is turning me into a vessel for His kingdom, and He's refining me into something bigger than I even understand now. The biggest thing that I've learned at Hillcrest is that no matter what you think you have on this earth, when you take it all away, you realize all you have is Jesus, and that's all you ever had. My name is Frank Holzner, and I have been equipped for a life of eternal significance at Hillcrest Lutheran Academy.